Welcome back to Inside Sources. Today we are eating the road with a conversation, leading the show with a prominent Nigerian imam. We want to hear his own side of some of the things that we've been talking about in Inside Sources regarding what the Americans have done, the country of particular concern, the intervention, and some of the narratives that has been going on regarding that situation. To join me, I have the National Chief Imam of the Habibiyya Islamic Society, who also in 2012 won the United States Ambassador's Award on Humanitarian Services. I'd like to welcome back to Inside Sources, Imam Fuad Adeyemi. My brother, welcome back to Inside Sources.
Thank you so much. I'm surprised. I didn't know where you got that information, but I really appreciate that.
And it's very accurate.
Yes, it is. And thank you for the work you are doing too. I really appreciate, and we thank you for the work.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I wanted to get your perspective on the designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern by the U.S. president, and some of the developments in the narrative. You are a leading Islamic cleric. How do you see all of these things that is happening?
Well, thank you so much. And I'm very grateful once again. You see, this issue of a country of particular concern that Nigeria is designated on it, I think as a nation, we have a challenge. Why do I say so? We are supposed to be seeing things, attending to issues on time, not when it turns cancerous. Because what's for governments for the American government to declare a particular country as a country of particular concern, it has a sequence. Okay. It does not start just by the promulgation by the president that day, but because we have not been serious, I'm sorry to say, we have not been doing the right thing. There is a report that United States Commission on Religious Freedom, Religious Commission, that always release around, I think, April or March, I can't know precisely, annual reports. In that, there will be a kind of a report on each nation, what they are doing, their own recommendation, their own opinion, and what the government should do. The report was there since April. Okay. Since April, that they are recommending that Nigeria should be termed country of particular concern. Since April. I do not know whether government do not know those who are reading. I do not know those who are following the securities that is happening in the world. As small as I am, being also a clergy, there's another report on what they call American Security Approach that was released a week ago. Just about a week ago. You see, the world which we live now is the world of intelligence, where you must read, you must know what is happening. You can't sit in one place today again in the world and you belong to the world. They have dropped you where you are.
There is so much information.
So much information now, and you just have to be above it. If you don't, it is like on the table where they are distributing things. If you are not by that table, that you are going to be among the things they will distribute.
Exactly.
So, and this is the challenges which we are facing as a country. There was that report that has recommended Nigeria as country of particular concern. Many of us do not even know what does the country of particular concern means. What are the things that leads to it? For example, they say when a government is not doing enough to protect a particular religion, to protect a particular group of people, that is when they do that. Ordinarily, had it been when the report was out, the Nigerian government would have been proactive. For example, almost every month, there used to be a Nigerian corner on American Congress. I'm not sure whether many of us are aware of this. Almost every month, there is a Nigerian corner where they discuss Nigeria. Most of the times, Nigerians are not there. Most of the time, those who are there in the name of Nigeria are the fugitives who are here, who are there. I will be talking as if they are the only Nigerian. Where is our government?
Important point.
Where is it? So what is happening now, I see it as the negligence from our government. I'm sorry I have to say this. It's just negligence. And that is why I've been canvassing that there must be an office that we warehouse all things about religion in this country. We cannot downplay religion. whether we like it or not.
Yeah, you made this point in your last appearance.
Yes, we can't downplay it. And not until we realize the way it means. It's like the way everybody plays football. Let's say there's no organization that's in charge of football. Everybody is playing anyhow he wants.
Yeah.
We won't be anywhere.
There will be no coordination.
No coordination. We won't be able to even go for World Cup. We won't be able to even Africa because we have an office that we are housing everything about football, training, development, and everything you think about. Until we have something like that, many people are afraid of that office. They think government will control everything about religion. No, that shouldn't be the reason. And that's why government should sit down. How do we do this thing? And that's the only thing. So let me also continue. When the government they declare us as country of particular concern, Nigeria did not respond. They recommended. Government did not respond. There are some people who move from Nigeria to America to go and be discussing this thing. Nigerians are watching. Nigeria has seen. The government is not saying anything. If I beat you today, you didn't say, if I come to your house, I carry your money, you didn't say anything. I come to your house, I carry your car, you didn't say anything. A day I might come, I might say everybody should go out of that car, that house, and that house belongs to me. Because had it been the first time I come, you fight me, or you try to even cut that hand, I won't think to come again.
True.
So that is exactly what is happening between America and Nigeria, the issue of declaring Nigeria as a country of particular concern. So we need to understand that. And when the producer America now say that Nigerians, the Christians are being killed in Nigeria. Yes, the Christians are being killed, no doubt about that. But equally, if not more, Muslims are equally being killed.
Yeah. True.
So that is true. So the issue is that we are being killed in this country. To have said Christian is to insult our integrity. To have just said Christians are being killed.
That is not only.
That all Christian, there's a genocide for Christians in this country. It sounds insulting to our personality as a nation. I'm sorry. Because it's like, if I'm talking to you now that, oh, this thing you are holding, you are just holding a pen, there is no paper there. I said, no, the only thing you are holding is just a pen. And you say you are holding a paper. I said, no, I'm not seeing it. It's either something is wrong with me or something is wrong with you.
I see your point.
This is exactly what is happening. Is insulting our integrity, insulting our intelligence to say that Christians are being killed. Have you forgotten there was an incident in which the military said they mistakenly killed they mistakenly dropped a bomb. More than 100 people were killed when they were doing around Kaduna. I don't know that you remember.
Yes, true.
Was there said to say, oh, they were killing Muslims? People did not say either that they were killing Muslims, that people were killed. That was the language.
True.
The military kill people. Where should this kind of thing happen? That is what you should be talking about. One life, to us, is life of everybody. That they are killing people like mosquito. Even mosquito, you can't kill. Like when you kill plenty mosquito, your body will be shaking.
Exactly.
That is even mosquito. Talk less of human beings who are being killed in hundreds, in 10. I was discussing with somebody today. When we are young, when they bury one person in our street, in a street that next to us, the next 3 months we will not pass through that street. We'll be afraid. I think you must have experienced the same thing. When we were small, when they are watching television, when they say 3 people had an accident and they died, if you see everybody say, yay. Today, 20 people killed, nobody's even mentioning anything. Our body is used to something has done to our psyche. This is what is happening today, that they say that Nigeria is being designated as a country of particular concern. I think I will not blame the American government. I will rather blame the Nigerian government. I'm sorry, we do things like fire brigade approach. Even these ones who have taught us a lesson that with this, the government representative have gone to America now to meet. They're supposed to put so many things in places. Usually I use the word places, not just one thing. That should be the one for religious, there's one for diplomatic, there should be one for civil servant, there's one English former speaker, as of he said parliamentary diplomacy. Said there should be something like parliamentary diplomacy. So all those things, there should be religious diplomacy. All those things are supposed to be put in place. Some with the hand of government, some without the hand of government. Unless government try to do anything serious, we'll continue to have more of this.
Interesting. interesting. Let me deepen the issue. Recently, the Sultan of Sokoto, His Royal Highness Saad Abubakar, said that the forum where Christians and Christian leaders and Muslim leaders used to come together, NIREC, that the forum has not been active, and that it has not been as serious as it used to be. I hope you heard that comment days ago. And this, it sounded like what you also said, that government is not paying attention to issues of religion, because NIREC ought to be the place where religious leaders, come together to form, some common understanding on major issues. How do you think, NIREC can be resuscitated and reinvigorated?
That's a $1 million question. The first thing is that NIREC does not have a problem for them not to function well. NIREC was created voluntarily by Muslim leaders. Let me tell you the story of how NIREC was established in 1999.
Okay.
The Catholic bishops, Onayeka, then, and one other bishop from Catholic, I've forgotten the name. Reverend Mba, who from Methodist. Reverend Father Mbang.
That's Sunday Bang.
Sunday Bang.
Yes.
The two of them, they met. Mbang is a Catholic, Methodist.
Was the
prelate of Methodist. Yes. While he was the Odeka was the Catholic
bishop in Abuja.
So they came together that let us do something. Let's work together as a country, as religious leader. Then that's okay. Let's go. They now discuss with the president. This thing I'm telling you, I heard this from Onayeka himself yesterday, day before yesterday. So I can tell you authoritatively.
Okay.
So it's not a book knowledge. So he said they went to the then president, Olusegun Obasanjo.
Yes.
And when they told Obasanjo, they said, wow, you mean this thing, you want to do this? Said, we want to go and meet the late Sultan of Sokoto, Abubakar II. They said they want to go and meet him. When they told him, they said the president then gave them plane that they should go to Sokoto.
Wow.
And when they got to Sokoto, the two of them, don't forget, Onayeka and Mbang. But when they got there, they met the sultans. They discussed with the sultan. Then the sultan said, we have been thinking of this too, but the problem is that we do not know how to start it. Say, now that you are the one that's starting this one, let us start it.
That was in 1999.
1999. And they went back to Obasanjo. The plane was already waiting for them. So they all went back to Obasanjo, and Obasanjo accepted it.
Wow.
And that was the beginning of NIREC. NIREC is not a government establishment.
Yeah.
It's only government is supporting them.
Yeah.
But I think, you see, I have to be sincere here. You can't blame that NIREC that it might not work well the way it's supposed to. There are some people in government, it's only God knows how he will judge them because they don't like the truth. When they heard the truth, instead of them to listen and check the person that said the truth, they begin to witch hunt that person. And don't forget, NIREC has traditional rulers who government can just ask any local government to say, remove him.
Yeah.
And before you know it, he's gone.
True.
And nothing will ever happen. So we can't blame NIREC. I always tell people, we cannot blame, they have their inhibitions. I went to a particular state in Malaysia. They call that place Sarawak. Okay. Sarawak is the name of the state, and Kuching is the name of the capital. It's 30% Muslim.
Okay.
Others were Christians.
Okay.
If you enter that country, you enter that state, you think you are in an Islamic state because everybody works together. Everybody, you see the development in those areas, you'll be shocked to your marrow. In fact, one thing will make you laugh. If you are leaving Kuala Lumpur to go to that Kuching, you need another visa.
Oh, why?
That is just to let you know how strong a particular state is. Like you are going to Lagos, and they say if you are living from Abuja to Lagos, you need a visa.
Where you can come to.
If you don't, they will send you back. What I'm seeing is leadership, unity, cooperation, development.
So
well developed. Their transportation system superb. Their housing system superb. Even everybody has something that he gets superb. So why can, and I always tell people, Nigeria were the luckiest country in the world. Believe me, whether you like it or not, Nigeria is the best country anybody could wish to be born. I'm sorry. My experience, my own little way that I've traveled, I know there are no two countries as good as Nigeria.
Wow.
Believe me, today, there is no country in the world where equivalent of 1,000 naira could be enough to feed you. There are many places in Nigeria today that 1,000 should be enough for you to feed one meal. There are so many places, despite the fact that we say things are hard.
Yeah. But, you know, it's how you get that 1,000. That's the challenge, isn't it?
That is true. That is exactly what I'm saying. If we have a government that is responsive enough, but you know, only one person cannot be government this time around. When I say government, you know, it's a chain.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the one on top is good, what about those other chain? And the power of a chain depends on the weakest of them all. So it is a chain that was supposed to do this, but unfortunately, we have very terrible chain on the road, so that even the only one that remains. Before you know it, other ones, they are very weak.
Interesting. So let's look into the intervention of the Americans. You know, now that we've talked about their designation, the U.S. president said that, you know, of course, he said if it comes, guns are blazing. I think that has been clarified that, you know, he was just using extreme rhetoric. But the congressmen have a delegation that has come to Nigeria actually this week. I think 2 weeks ago, the National Security Advisor led a delegation of Attorney General and the rest of them also to Washington, D.C. to work together. How do you think Americans can help us deal with this problem of insecurity, this problem of killings in our country? How do you think?
Well, to me, American has the strength, they have the power to do this. That is one. If they want to do it, if it is sincere, don't forget there was a time one of them was kidnapped. I don't know if you remember, yes, in Niger State. Yeah. And they came in the night, within the twinkle of an eye. Yeah. They picked him, and that was all. Yeah. If they want that kind of an operation, they know, like, which one of them I was reading, he said, our drone will follow you, our gun will do this, our this thing is much. They have all the information. They don't need us. They don't need us. It's just political statement. All these things. If they want to do this thing in 1 week, they will eliminate them.
But we want to get the
consent. If our government is ready to support them, don't forget there was a time they said even some machineries were invited to come and do this. I don't know if you remember.
During the last days of President Jonathan.
Of Jonathan.
Both machineries too.
Both machinery. They said this thing, there are no more than 6 of them or 7, that they will have finished them in less than maximum of 1 month, 2 months. They said at the time they were working, then later they stopped them. Yeah. Something happened.
That's what we had to.
So you remember too. So if the president, if the Americans, if it is true that this is what they want to do, believe me, we should prostrate to welcome them to do this. But in the history of American intervention, there is no single place America went, and it's like when a lion went to the house of a rat. It is blood and blood and blood. When America promised to help the people of Iraq, when they got to Iraq, in less than 48 hours, they've taken over where their oil refinery is. Is that helping the people of Iraq? When they said they want to help Libyan people, the first thing they took over was where the oil were. Now, tell me anywhere in the world that American has gone there to help them and it's still the same, that country is still the same. If you know one, tell me, I don't know. So we just have to be very careful. That's why I said, if America want to come the way that they can do it that way, excellent.
Just like they did for their
own.
The example that you gave when they rescued their
citizens. If that's what they want to do, to come and eliminate, please, in fact, all of us should be behind them. when they are doing it, and we should celebrate them. But I'm afraid that is not the reason why they are coming here.
Okay. All right.
I'm afraid. So,
well, I mean, that's an interesting perspective also that we have to consider. Now, because of our time, final question. Now, there are those who have argued, that if we as a country, under the leadership of our president, if we're going to terminate this problem of insecurity, these killings, terrorism, and all of that, that the government has to go after those who are causing the violence, who are doing the killings, and their sponsors. What's your view about that?
There's no what's your view about that, unless we are deceiving ourselves. You do not only name the sponsors, you must shame them. In fact, the moment you name and you go after the sponsors, all the boys that are killing, that are doing this, they too, they are suffering at the hand of the sponsors. Yeah. So I think if government is serious, government should even forget about taking care of any other thing in the next 3, 4, 5 months. To say the only thing they should be doing is paying salaries. Then I say this time around, we want to face this thing squarely. All those who are involved, who are the brain behind all these things, they should, all our military, the security apparatus should be put in place to face this thing. If if our government can go to Benin Republic, where they've almost taken over, and Nigeria intervened, and within a twinkle of an eye, the thing was reverted.
Right.
Then it means our government has the power to do this. They should go after the sponsors of these people. By the time they go after them, the country will be at peace.
Interesting. So what's your own opinion about some of the things that we hear that they negotiate with terrorists? We even have some of our otherwise respected clerics sounding supportive of terrorists, saying that they are not bad people, it is because they are not taking care of them. What's your own view about that? Well, where do you learn? That's final question. And I don't want to put you on the spot. That's why I'm not mentioning names. But
you see,
how can we manage that kind of a thing?
So for anybody to now say these people are hungry or they are angry and we should go and meet them, I think it's not right enough. It's not right. In Islam, let me now go there.
I'm interested in that.
The rule of Islam, for anybody that becomes a bandit in Islam, you and I, we are not to judge, but we need to send them to God to go and judge them.
Oh, wow.
That is the rule.
Wow. Okay.
The meaning of sending them, that you have to kill them, let God go and judge them. Yours is just to remove them from this earth. When you go to your God, it is God that will judge you. You don't know negotiation when it's come to banditry.
So the Islamic religion does not support negotiation.
When somebody kills, it is confirmed that he is killed. In fact, Islamic religion is against the common Western law, where you will be judge and cases and cases. It has been established. Within 24 hours, it's gone. It's gone. The rule of Islam, when somebody becomes enemy to God and his messenger, God this time around are what he has created.
Yeah.
And you begin to attack them. And I say those who attack those people, they should be eliminated.
Interesting.
So there's no need of negotiating with who.
So what do you think is going on in the heads of some of these, religious clerics who are saying this kind of thing? I'm sure you have heard it.
Yes, I think, you see, I always tell people around me, I don't judge until I hear from the two sides. Why are you doing what you are doing? I don't judge anybody because I do not know what that person knows. I don't know what he has seen. I don't know whether he's hiding some information from us that we don't know. But for me, what God says is beyond what any human being can say.
Absolutely.
When God says this is the rule, you can't go against it. In fact, in Islam, there is an aspect of Sharia called ta'zir. That is, you stop other people from committing such a thing. When you see somebody that is committing an offense that other people can do it, you now go and give that person money. No, you are encouraging other people to do it. You should kill, even kill in public. People will know this is what he has done. why he's being killed. Anybody who wants to do that again will be afraid, say, hey, this is the reason why this man was killed. I won't be there again.
Excellent. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Imam Fuad Adeyemi, for the clarity that you bring. Thank you for the insight, and thank you for your services, to the nation and to the Islamic community.
Thank you so much, sir.
And Inside Sources will be right back.